Okay, this is going to be a short review because, yeah, this is going to be a short review. So I just finished reading Space Unicorn Blues by T.J. Barrie. So, yeah, I have lots to say about this novel, but no words come out of my brain fast enough to speak about it. So, with that, let's get into it. So, to start it all off, this is my second time trying to start this book. Okay, the first time I got to page 10 and went, what the frick? And closed it and started reading another book. This time I decided to take the plunge and read it. Yeah, so it's still hard to follow, and I made it a little further than last time before I was like, what the frick? But yeah, on page 52, I said thinking about DNF. Okay, and I should have just DNF'd it. I don't DNF books though, and that's a problem that my wife and I have. She's like, you're like me. You read exactly like me. We read, and even if it's bad, we don't DNF it. Which is why she didn't read Carrie, because she heard that it was terrible as a book. That's why they made the movie. So there goes my. I wrote almost to the 100 mark. What the heck? Still confused. Almost reminds me of a knockoff Firefly. But the difference about Firefly, okay, is that you have a visual representation of what's going on, all the races, all the species, all the different things that you can have. But this book was so hard to follow. It was so difficult. And let me tell you, I could not follow. I had to skim read. I'm ADHD. I do that very well. So I skim read. I skim like all of it, and I read quickly. But I'm glad I did, because that book would have taken me a week and a half to finish if I didn't. I also wrote these characters are so hard to love. Yeah, they got their different personalities and stuff poking through, and there are a couple characters that I like more than others, but at the same time, they're so odd. This book was so odd. It was one plot line after another. It was as if the author thought there wasn't enough plot and just added more on top of the stuff that was already going on. So, on top of everything that is already going on in the book, she adds more. And I got this off of a used books monthly subscription, which I sadly had to cancel because a bunch of other bills popped up. Um, but yeah, this was my first book from it. And at first I was like, oh, cool, unicorns, all that stuff. But yeah, did not like, do not recommend. I gave it a 1 out of 5 stars. Um, my first 1-star book of 2025. I I did not appreciate it. I did not enjoy it. And some people might. I've read the reviews on Goodreads and Storygraph, but it was just not my cup of tea. Um, it was a unique concept, but one that I wasn't getting into quick enough, because it introduced a plot after another and just all the characters and all that stuff. It was crazy. 1 out of 5 stars. He did not enjoy this book, and And that is my review. Click the buttons below, like, share, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. And down in my description, I've got all the good stuff too. So check me out on my other socials and stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.